We're now going to look at some of the different skills children learn in communication at different ages. And as a starter to this, as a little taster, I'm just going to do a little quick quiz, just 6 little questions, and I want you just to think whether a child would do this at 0 to 1, when they're 0 to 1, when they're 1 to 2, or when they're 2 to 3 years. So 0 to 1 years, up to 1, 1 to 2, up to 2 years, and 2 to 3, up to 3 years. And remember, there's also an overlap in all these, but just have a go at seeing which age group you think these fit into. So the first one is understands action words like who is jumping. Where do you think that one might fit? Here, here, or here? It's actually in the 2 to 3 years. The next one is imitates speech sounds. Imitates speech sounds. Where do you think that one might come in? 0 to 1, 1 to 2, or 2 to 3? It's actually in the 0 to 1. They start to imitate speech sounds in the 0 to 1. Experiments with sounds like raspberries and shrieks. When do they start experimenting with blowing raspberries and shrieking? That one's in the 0 to 1 as well. Copies words said by adults in play. So when do they start to copy the words that we're saying to them when we're playing to them? Which age? It's in the 1 to 2. The next one is can use up to 300 words. Where do you think that might fit in? That one is in the 2 to 3. So between the ages of 2 and 3, they can use up to 300 words. The next one is understands instructions with 2 keywords like get the book and ball. So understanding instructions like get the book and ball, where you're asking them to do 2 things. Which one do you think that happens in? That one is in 1 to 2. This one, the next one. Babbles, for example, ga, 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 ba, 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 ba. When does that happen? That one happens in the 0 to 1. The next question, understands who, what and where questions. So really starting to understand the who, what and where questions. Where do we think that one fits in? That one fits in the 2 to 3. There's only 2 more left. Puts 2 words together in a phrase. For example, might say, more milk, cat gone. When does that start to happening? This is in the 1 to 2. And then the last one is often misses off the end of a word. For example, says ho rather than hot, or ca rather than cat. That one is in the 1 to 2 as well. That was just a little taster quiz. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at these in more detail.